Today, I want to briefly talk about a drug called ketamine, which was studied in a recent paper published in the American Journal of Psychiatry. Ketamine is a powerful substance, used as a painkiller and a sedative, but it also induces a strange, hallucinatory, trance-like state of mind. Ketamine was discovered in 1962 and has since found wide use in the medical field, being used most generally as a painkiller. However, more recent research has been examining ketamine's psychological effects, and its results treating depression and suicidal ideation have been far better than anyone may have previously thought. The specific study that I want to talk about today is a meta-analysis conducted by Samuel Wilkinson and his colleagues, which looked at 10 clinical studies about ketamine. They found that a single dose of ketamine can reduce suicidal ideation significantly within a single day, doing so for 55% of individuals compared to those taking a placebo. They also found that these effects lasted up to a week, where theoretically a person suffering from clinical depression could then take another ketamine dose if they so desired. On this note, previous research has shown that ketamine is potentially a really effective treatment for depression. Much like psilocybin experiences, the ketamine experience alters the user's consciousness into a strange, trance-like state of mind, and within that state of intoxication, the patient is able to somehow process their psychological issues and find genuine willpower and the motivation to work through them. It's like a rebalancing of the brain chemistry or something. It's very hard to describe because the mechanism of action isn't particularly well understood, but it works at treating depression and depressive symptoms like suicidal ideation. Although I should clarify and stress that this isn't a cure-all. This is not a case where someone can just come in, crying and hysterical on the verge of suicide, take a dose of ketamine, and then walk out the door smiling and laughing. This exaggerated portrayal is not realistic, and it's not a proper way to treat these mental illnesses and their associated problematic thoughts, like suicidal ideation. Ketamine can certainly be used to help, and it'll be of great help, no doubt, but it should be used in combination with medical supervision in a hospital or a mental clinic for a few days before the patient is released. I always like studies of this nature. I think they're really cool, because it's like watching a real-time awakening of a new branch of pharmacology, which sheds the stigmas associated with psychedelics and hallucinogens so that they can study them and use them and embrace them as the powerful healing agents that they can be. In this sense, ketamine is right there alongside ibogaine, LSD, MDMA, and psilocybin, all drugs that have been banned and stigmatized for decades, yet which are now finally being brought out of the dark by pioneering studies that show how effective and how useful they really are.